Okay, Virgo, I'm going to get clarifiers for your cards. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords is about not seeing things clearly, not knowing the truth, not knowing that, not knowing which new direction you need to take, or not getting the communication or the information that you need in regards to a situation. Okay, we have the Five of Waters, feeling like you're holding on to something that has been kind of a heavy burden, or feeling like you're overburdened, or feeling like you're under, like under your, like in your emotions about something, and maybe about a situation dealing with home and family that you feel like, hey, it's been chaotic, it's been all over the place, and we need to rectify it. But it's almost like you're still holding on to the way things are or were, or to the way things have been, and not letting go and changing it up. Because sometimes what happens in our lives is that we get accustomed to doing things a certain way, right? But we know it's not creating anything better, nor is it creating any stability, right? But we're accustomed to being that way, so we continue that way, right? So what it's saying here is, in order to get a different outcome, you need to come up with something different, or do something differently, and face the consequences, or face the challenges head on, and make the necessary changes, all the while getting the information and communication that you need to figure things out when it comes to home, family, the house, the children, the partnership, whatever it is that you're dealing with. You want stability, and you want to have stability there with home and family. I see that for a fact. But you don't want to be burdened by it either, because this came out in the reverse. This is the 10 of Wands, and this is, having heavy burdens. But here is like, I don't want to be burdened by this. I don't want to face it. But I know that there needs to be a different outcome, and I know that things need to be handled differently in order for us to move forward. Okay? But I see you definitely coming into your own power. I see you recognizing that there are changes that need to be done. This is Ogun, the warrior. And this is facing up to the challenges and doing what you can to create the changes you need when it comes to home and family, and facing up to the truth. Okay, because maybe right now you're like, okay, I'm going with the status quo, I'm just going with the way I've always done things, but it's not leading me anywhere, and it's causing me more havoc, and I don't want to deal with the obstacles. But it's saying, hey, you're a warrior, you can deal with the obstacles, you can deal and overcome situations, but you need to be willing to do so. You need to be willing to stand up to it. You need to be willing to make the boundaries that you need to make, and make the necessary changes. Now let's get clarifiers. We're going to get the clarifiers with the Dragoness. Why is the Ace of Swords, we're going to bring this over a little bit. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse? We're going to ask God, universe, the angels, our ancestors, and all our guides to please answer us and give us the messages we need. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay, the Ace of Swords is because of the Ace of Cups. So something to do with relationships, commitment, friendships, family. Okay, it's anything in the emotional sphere. There's something here in the emotional sphere that you need to face up to. There is a challenge, maybe within yourself, within your own emotions, in regards to home and family, or in regards to situations there, or not being open about it, or not being, like holding back on your emotions, and not being open about what you're seeing and the challenges and what you're feeling. But it's necessary for you to open up and face those emotions, face those challenges. And, sometimes we brush things under the rug, right? Or we sweep things under the rug, more like it, to try not to start problems or issues. But the truth is, you need to be honest with yourself and everyone else around you. Why is the Five of Waters here for Virgo? Why is the Five of Waters here? Okay, so let's see. The Five of Waters is here due to the Three of Cups in reverse. Feeling like people are not working together, or not putting in their work, or not, it's like not coming together, not feeling fulfilled or happy, feeling like things are stuck or stagnant. Feeling like no matter how much energy you give to something, it just doesn't pull through. Or you feel like you're under the water. You feel like you're holding on for life. Or you feel like, the situation continues in the same cycle over and over again. And it's about seeing the truth and opening up to your emotions and verbalizing what you feel and how you feel, so that you could get the ball rolling in the right direction. Why is the Ten of Waters here? The Ten of Waters here because there needs to be a new beginning, right? But then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse almost. So it's needing to take action, needing to make the necessary changes, needing to open up to your own emotions, opening up and communicating and saying the truth in regards to a situation that hasn't been that great when it comes to home and family, or you feeling like there's always some type of stagnancy, there's not much clarity. Why is the Ace of Earth here? Why is the Ace of Earth here for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Earth here for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Earth here? The Ace of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Show me the cards I need to see. Because of the Seven of Wands, needing boundaries, needing to have boundaries, needing to get above the issues, get above the problems that are with home and family, not feeling dragged by them and not ignoring them either because you want to go and do things the way you've always done, right? It's almost like now I need to face these challenges. Now I need to definitely work on certain situations, and that's when you're going to find your stability. The Eight of Pentacles is coming out sideways, so you may be feeling a tug and pull of, should I work on it or should I just let it go? Should I work on this or should I let it go? Is it going to be something that is, going to weigh me down? No matter what challenges we have in life, no matter what's happening in home and family, we're going always to feel weighed down by the issues. And even more, it's going to accumulate. And when you go face them, they're going to be bigger than ever. So the best thing is to definitely work on it, to definitely have boundaries, to definitely bring stability here. You have to face the challenges and face the situation and even emotional stuff within ourselves that holds us back from communicating, from saying what we see, from doing what we need to do. Sometimes we get held back, and I feel like in here is almost like I don't want the issues, I don't want to deal with the repercussions of having to face something, but then you're going to make it grow bigger. So it's like, yeah, I need to face it. I need to face this challenge, and I need to make the certain changes that I need to make on it. I'm going to need to put in the work even though I don't want to. It's almost like trying to ignore it, letting it go, feeling like it may go away, but it doesn't. It gets worse. So that's the type of reading I have here for you. It's almost like, I do need to work on this. Why was the Ten of Fire in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Ten of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Why was it in reverse? Show me the cards I need to see. Why was the Ten of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Why was the Ten of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Please show me the cards I need to see. Why was the Ten of Wands in reverse? Okay, the Ten of Wands was in reverse due to the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to deal with issues. You don't want to deal with challenges. Again, we got similar energies in these cards. It's almost like, but you're going to have to stand up to it, right? It's like similar energy, standing up to the challenges, even though you feel weighed down, even though it feels like it's going to be a heavy burden, you need to stand up to it to get things rolling in the right direction, okay? What else is here for the zodiac sign? We have Ogun here. Why is Ogun here in the reading for Virgo? Why is Ogun here? Show me the cards I need to see. Why is the Warrior here for Virgo? Why is the Warrior here for Virgo? Because you need to put the work into it. It's about putting in the work. It's about putting in the work together, right? Making things happen. And it's about facing our challenges and putting in the work. And this has to do with home and family. Whatever situation you've been ignoring or whatever situation you don't want to face up to, it's telling you, hey, face up to it, put in the work, even if you have to have boundaries, even if you need to cut people away, even if the truth needs to come out. It's almost like saying, hey, there is something here happening. You're sweeping it under the rug. You don't want to face up to it, but what the message for you, Virgo, is there's something you need to face up to when it comes to home and family and building stability there and making sure that the truth is what's, bringing everything forward and gaining clarity and communicating what it is that you need when it comes to home, family, and partnerships, okay? So that is your message, Virgo. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.